Hello, everyone. I'm going to expose Ian as a liar, as a fraud, as a droopy dog, as a hypocrite, as a loser, as someone that begs for shekels. This was him 6 months ago, begging for shekels on his channel, $5 a month. But he's a complete liar. He lies. He was watching the chat throughout his live stream that I was on. He's a complete fraud. He's talked about getting out of this realm. He's flip-flopped completely. He's an absolute lying fraud of a fucking hypocrite. And he's being exposed. He begged me to expose him. You got it. You got it.
Of being born in a hell realm would be put bad karma to those that keep this thing going. But if manifestation works, why can't we manifest our ass out of here? This is the problem. We are enslaved here. If we can't freely leave, it is a prison.
So
I mean,
two things.
If we are creating this, and I mean, if we're this and that, then there's just overwhelming evidence of this thick presence on an energetic level. And you said one thing real quick, not to bounce around, but you said only a good creator would create such a beautiful place, but this isn't even real. It's all codes. When I go in Best Buy and I walk by the new TVs, it's more beautiful than nature, more vibrant. And a piece of trash, some factory in slave China, and AI created that.
I think the original.
Oh, wow. Back then, 6 months ago, he was saying we weren't creating this. He was saying it's more beautiful looking at high-resolution TVs, 4K, whatever, 8K TVs. More beautiful on television screens than nature, more vibrant. He's changed his tune completely. He's a liar. He's a fake. He's a hypocrite. He's a flip-flopper. He's changed completely in 6 months. Wow.
The design was meant to be beautiful, and
possibly I agree with that.
And it's been hacked. That's literally my point.
It's a possibility. Yeah.
and I want to rehack it with powerful creators like you and everyone on this channel. I think we have the power to take this matrix over, and we could do it through our intent and our literally our intent.
No, I appreciate that. And this is the thing. This is my perspective. Is like we're in a war here, right? And in war, like for reals, people, for our existence beyond this realm.
All right, so there he was 6 months ago saying that we're in a war here for our existence beyond this realm, beyond here. Today he's saying there's nowhere else to go. This is it, just the present moment. There's nowhere to go, nowhere else, that this is all there is. He's a complete liar, a fraud, a flip-flopper. Don't trust him.
And not everyone can be infantry. Not everyone can be medics. Not everyone can be airmen, et cetera, et cetera. So we all have our part to play. And I don't mean that in like, that type of sense when people hear that like NPC stuff. But we all have our role to play in this war. And some of us have different perspectives too. So that's kind of how I look at it when people come with certain perspectives. And like we could have been connected. Ryan B could be a part of this war with us, and we're all in this. And we have to take up certain perspectives sometimes for our journey against this parasitic enemy. So I kind of take that perspective on this too, when somebody comes from something that I don't necessarily agree with. But at the same time, we're here together right now having this conversation. So I appreciate it. And I like the dynamic conversation. But so it's more of I see what you're saying. I'm not at all focused on like fixing this place. It's more of for me, if like we're such creator beings and it's like this and this, then why can't we get out of the system totally, regroup, look back at it and go from there? That's what I'm saying. I just want.
All right, so he just said, why can't we get out if we're such creator beings and regroup and do this? But 6 months later, he doesn't talk about getting out at all. He says there's nowhere else to go. Nowhere to go. This is all there is, he says. Just the present moment, people, just the present moment.
So it's more of I see what you're saying. I'm not at all focused on like fixing this place. It's more of for me, if like we're such creator beings and it's like this and this, then why can't we get out of the system totally, regroup, look back at it and go from there. That's what I'm saying. I just want to get out.
Are we doing that now?
I'm just saying, well, we're all here right now.
Yeah, we're doing exactly that now, I think.
They're not making sense.
We're sharing information, and
no,
the journey
this is
is
what
individual.
I'm saying instead of trying to fix this place. So you're saying that would you come back if would you go into the light and come right back if you were to, your life would end soon or whatever?
I mean, for whatever reason, and I have some other, and this is a whole other conversation which I don't want to bring up, but I will give you the point. I do believe I came here to bust the system up. And I've always had that feeling, and I had a false path that
you didn't come here to do shit. You just believe that. Your laugh reveals what you are. You're just a full of shit new ager that wants to feel special and powerful and believe that you're on a mission. You feel like it. You're not on a mission. You're deceived. You're a dupe.
If you were to, your life would end soon or whatever?
I mean, for whatever reason, and I have some other, and this is a whole other conversation which I don't want to bring up, but I will give you the point. I do believe I came here to bust the system up. And I've always had that feeling, and I had a false path that the Matrix gave me, which I figured out. That's a whole other story too. But anyway,
Pooyah!
It was all trying to get me off the path of like, I came here been here before. There's some souls trapped. Maybe I'm trying to get some aspects of myself out. I don't know if that's true, but I know some people believe that.
Speculation.
I think some of my soul family's here. I don't know. I feel like I came here to break this up within, and
okay,
I still have half my life to go. So, and
you feel like shit. You feel like soul family. You feel like feel like speculation, pure speculation. You feel like
I'm trying to get some aspects of myself out. I don't know if that's true, but I know some people believe that.
More bullshit.
I think some of my soul family's here. I don't know. I feel like I came here to break this up within, and
okay,
I still have half my life to go. So, and I know I can escape. So what else am I going to do? Just sit around and jerk off? Like, I don't know what the fuck. Like, I'm here to fucking bust it. Let's break it up, man. Like,
no, I got you.
Yeah.
There's a poll in the chat. I want everyone please vote. And it's, should we fix this place? Yes or no? But Cooler Ice, please jump in with anything. I'm right here. What's up, Nonconformist Radio? Great channel. Love you, man. Real dude right there. Okay. Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. I was just listening. About Eckhart Tolle as scumbag. He's an obvious shill. Yeah, he's an obvious shill. He acts like a robot.
Yeah.
Tell me, does he have any emotions in his eyes? He has nothing.
He's channeling demons. Go ahead. Yeah,
but he's mainstream. That dude is mainstream. I wouldn't believe anything he says. He might give you some tidbits of truths. And also, question to you. How long have you, because you're using terms like 5D, karma, how long have you been researching this stuff? I'm not talking about the soul trap, but before that, like New Age philosophies.
I'm 47 right now.
One second, because I do see you using these terms like 5D, because they fed us these terms, and you're using those terms. So I suspect you've been researching New Age about manifesting. We cannot manifest shit in this reality. You're not allowed to manifest, and if you are allowed, you wouldn't be here.
I'm crushing it right now.
Yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about.
If you are manifesting real tangible stuff, you wouldn't be here. You wouldn't be here. Just like these people who promote manifesting. You can manifest everything in your life, everything. Yet at the same time, they have these Patreon accounts and making money. So where is their manifesting? They can manifest shit. I'm telling you. Real people with real pain. I'm not talking about mainstream pain, like abusive families. If you know what pain is, exactly, then you realize you're not meant to. Yeah, you're here for sure, but you're not allowed.
Okay, I kind of forgot what I was going to say here. I'm doing the editing later, but I'm showing the chat room. There's Lonnie, much loved brother. I can't stand Cooler Ice voice, his Dutchy voice, but it looks like I'm highlighting the chat. We are awake. Ian said, Lonnie, much loved brother in all caps. Lonnie's a psychopath. Lonnie's made threats towards me. There's a bunch of creepy creatures, cockroaches in the chat room over there. Joshua S. John's there. There's a bunch of losers over there. Absolute cockroach losers, psychos.
Allowed to change everything unless you are running on a script. Like these people, like Eckhart Tolle.
Disagree.
Did you know?
I totally disagree. But go ahead.
Yeah, or that's fine. That's fine. Because
I think you can. I really do. I mean, my life's I've often thought about writing a book about all the amazing experiences I've had. I mean, yeah, you can't get too attached. Anytime I get too attached with this reality, that's when things start going wrong. Even with like relationships and. But if you could have a detached perspective or just a lifestyle, you can like just breeze through life. I don't know. I mean, like.
No, I get. Don't just try to get the. Hold on, guys. Let's try to get the conversation flowing though, because I don't.
Yeah,
this not be way too long-winded.
I'm doing that.
Hold on. No, it's okay. Hold on, guys. I like the conversation, and I see where you're coming from with the stuff. Let's not get into like manifest and go on it. Let's like get an interesting dialogue too. So
that's what I'm doing on the point.
With
Eckhart Tolle, that's the example. Eckhart Tolle, he can manifest his stuff. He's rich. I can tell you that. You know why? Because in a previous life, he died. I'm just giving you an example because when you research this underground stuff, of course, not the mainstream truth, they will tell you. Through OBEers that have witnesses, these people, when they have a lot of influence in a previous life, that influence is basically detrimental to spirits. Yeah, they might have written books that have influenced a lot of people in a bad way.
We can't blame him. We have to understand that we're living in a matrix. And that there are multiple levels to this, and so we can't point the blame on him. It's a much bigger picture. That's all I'm saying. Thank you. Continue. Go ahead.
Yeah, let me add somebody. I just want to vet this person. I know who it is based on the name, but could be Stefan.
Dumbass. Yeah, it's King Stephen. How's it going, Ian?
Good. Welcome.
Thank you. My name is King Stephen, you fucking dumbass.
Yeah, please, if you want to chime in with anything.
Well, I'd actually rather talk about something other than Eckhart Tolle, but I do think he's part of the club. He's everyone famous in this realm is bought and paid for. They join Freemasonry. They can't be trusted if you're a multimillionaire or a billionaire and you're all over television and Oprah. I mean, that's kind of baby truther stuff. Right there. Anybody that trusts the famous, you've got a lot of work to do. That's how I look at it in this realm.
Well, go ahead, King. Go ahead. Continue. What do you want to talk about? Sorry to.
Well, I'd rather talk about the realm itself. It's a realm of suffering. Life eats life every second of every day. If you were able to step back and look at this realm, everything is eating everything else. If you're able to go back, let's say you're able to levitate or fly up a few million miles away and look at the whole realm under the ground, life's eating life, worms, bacteria, under the sea, in the air, on the land. Everything here eats everything else to live. And most of it's pretty brutal. It's not being put out of its misery and being eaten while it's dead. It's being eaten alive. Most of the things we eat on our plate, or almost everything we eat, is already dead. We're not eating things that are moving away from us on our plate. But out in nature, nature is more brutal than what human beings are. And we are a mismatch for nature. If you take a person that's naked and put them out in nature with no tools or weapons and no clothing, you're basically effed. There's no way to survive. Even if you have decades of experience in survivalism, there's lots of places in this realm that the best trained military survivalists can't last a week or 2 weeks without calling for helicopters to take them out of there. It's a brutal place, the wilderness. We're a mismatch for this realm. So that's how I look at this place. I don't think there's any way to fix it. If you think there's a way to fix it, show me how to fix lions in Africa and into no longer eating animals alive, or fix hyenas, or fix tornadoes or hurricanes or earthquakes, volcanic eruptions. This is all part of the design of this realm. You can't fix that. It's like somebody saying, we're going to fix this realm. Well, how are you going to fix a bicycle into being a jet 747 jet airplane? It is what it is, because it's not broken. It's a bicycle. Same with the realm. It's working as it's designed to work. It's not designed to be a good place. And as for the karma stuff, karma's absolutely false. Otherwise, the ones running this realm at the top of the pyramid would be punished. And they seem to know that there's no punishment no matter what they do, no matter how many wars they start, no matter how many people they starve, how much greed they have, wealth. They seem to know they're going to be reincarnated back here with an easy life and be able to do whatever they want with no consequences, that they're going to be part of the royal, let's say, bloodline, and be born again into rich families with wealth and power, and create massive suffering, and their lives get better if they do that, not worse. All right, I think I nailed it completely with reincarnation. Look at Lindis talking, there's a way out. Lindis wrote, look at Ian looking down, reading the chat room. He read the chat the whole stream. Then he lied at the end, saying he wasn't paying attention to the chat. He's a liar, and he's a fraud. He's a liar. They starve, how much greed they have, wealth. They seem to know they're going to be reincarnated back here with an easy life and be able to do whatever they want with no consequences, that they're going to be part of the royal, let's say, bloodline, and be born again into rich families with wealth and power, and create massive suffering, and their lives get better if they do that, not worse. They get rewarded. Exactly. So this is a realm where actually no good deed goes unpunished. If you help people, you suffer. If you speak enough truth, you'll pay for it. That's how this place works. It works the opposite of the way most people believe it to work. And you're fed all this karma nonsense through religions. And just like we're programmed in school, everything that we're taught here is false. You're in an upside down world, basically.
Inverted, exactly.
Yeah, it's inverted, which is part of Satanism, and that's what demons do. They invert the truth. So that's what they do with the realm. So anyway, I just wanted to hop on and say that's my perspective. And if you look at the realm and you look at what I said, it matches up. That's what I call observable truth. If you take a look at that and say, I'm going to really look at nature and how nature works, it is how it works. It is life eating life on every single level. Fish eating other fish, birds of prey eating mice and squirrels, and everything does that. And everything's predatory here, and everything suffers. And look at our central nervous system. Why do we have it isn't blah blah blah, the world is hard, as somebody said in the chat. You're way off on that. There's nothing being learned here spiritually. You get what I mean?
The only thing that's evolving is technology here, and more control and just manipulation.
Yeah, technology evolves, but we're getting degraded spiritually. And there's no physical evolution. If physical evolution made sense, if we were here billions of years, why could a paper cut or a little cut in the woods kill you with infection, bacterial infection? How come we can't just drink water out of a river or a pond or a puddle without getting sick? If you don't boil the water or sterilize it, you can die from that. There's no, evolution doesn't make any sense because we haven't evolved whatsoever. We haven't evolved, and a chimp could rip your arm out of your socket. we're actually weaker than what they say our ancestors were, Neanderthals and stuff like that. So it doesn't make any sense. The stuff that they feed people makes zero sense whatsoever, whether it's theory of evolution, which is from Darwin, a high-degree Freemason, or whether it's karma. The stuff they feed the masses is absolute bullshit. It doesn't match up with reality at all. There he is again, reading the chat.
Thank you. Well said. Pleasure. First time being on the panel with you. Singh just joined. Do you have anything you want to throw in, my friend?
Your chat sucks.
Yeah. What you stated, it is a type of predator type of reality, where as evolution is going on, it shall be the survival of the most evolved fittest. To a degree, the ones that are going to evolve are the ones that evolve. There's going to be different stages of less evolution. There's going to be stagnation evolution. So I agree with them. Yeah, definitely. I've realized it through my awakening, where I had to fight. I have to not really fight, but I have to do what I do energetically every day. And it's been for a series 6 years. I was being, what you want to call it, dark entity, anti-matrix entity, technologies manipulated. So I had to learn basically how to navigate through the system and not let these type of parasitic entities take my energy, war. I've turned it around and I actually take their energy as the negative field energies that are being expelled to my soul. So in a sense, it is a sort of dog eat dog, but there is rules to this place where if one really loses their handle, where they can't emotionally control themselves and they go.
Singh sounds very drugged, very slow. Ian is paying attention to the chat, the whole live stream. He's a fucking liar. At the end, he claims he wasn't paying attention to the chat. Liar.
Really dark. They're going to be fed off the system. The system is going to attract what I define etheric and astral parasites and creatures, and definitely mid-etheric and astral technologies that harvest these kind of energies, like types of anti-magnetic.
I get that, but it's like, then why and how did this happen to us? You know what I mean? What's this about?
It's like me asking if we can fix this realm and people say stop paying taxes. That doesn't fix earthquakes, the next earthquake that hits. It's just like avoiding the question and looking another direction and saying, what about this over here, though? We could do this. And it's like, you're just kind of dodging the question, though.
Okay.
So
it's
the same as religious people when they're asked questions, they do that.
Are you happy? You're not happy in your life. Are you happy?
Yeah,
I am. My life is fine. See, you must be miserable if you think it's a hell realm. No, my life's good. I'm retired. I'm fine. What do I have to do with the realm? I'm an individual. I'm not the realm.
Exactly. So how did you get there?
Are you the realm?
I'm asking you how.
We're not. See, I know, Ryan. Hold on. We're not. Hold on. Let's get super deep on it, Ryan. I don't want to go. It's like I want to stay like super deep on our perspectives and sit in the zone and not kind of like that. I don't want to get shallow with it. And what I'm saying is like I see where you're going with it, but then the conversation won't go anywhere if we start asking.
Where it's going is irrelevant. If I died tomorrow, the realm's still the same the way it is. So why ask, how's your life? I'm a non-factor in what the realm is. Do you understand that, Ryan?
I'm sorry you feel that way. I mean,
do you understand that?
I believe you're more of a factor.
It's not feelings. It's a reality. It's about facing what is.
Hold on, guys. Let's get to Singh wants to say something real quick.
Yeah, I want to ask. Yeah, I'm going to return to this, but I'd like. King is bang on when he's saying there is set rules for sure. But I'll add more to that. But I was curious, King, about what you said. You're not a factor. Well, maybe you could expand on that.
Well, it takes listening to what I said. I'm not the realm. I'm an individual.
Right.
So if I passed away tonight, this would still be the same realm it is right now. That's what the realm is. I'm not the realm. I'm a being in a realm. Okay? And the title of this live stream is What the Fuck Is This Place? How do I get the fuck out? Well, if I leave the realm, it doesn't mean that you're leaving. See, a lot of people in the new age, I'm not saying you come out of that, but some here obviously do in the chat. They seem to have a collective mindset. We, and, we're all collective. We're all one. They're seemingly coming from that perspective. And I'm saying I think that's false. If I died and I leave this realm, you'll still be here. I'm not the realm. So whether my life is great or not, which it's fairly good compared to most in this realm, I'm not starving. I have a place to live. I can pay all my bills. I don't have stress. Fairly wealthy. I'm retired. I don't have to work for the rest of my life. I'm fine. I don't control the realm, though. I can make my own personal life better, but I can't. I'm aware that I cannot control or fix the realm.
See,
I think Ryan is on the other side.
I think you can. I think you have that power.
And I asked you how to fix certain things. You had no answer other than changing the subject,
And
which is what a lot of New Agers do.
For the record, Kings, I know there's almost no New Agers in the chat. For the way I've never even heard one of them say we're all one in my chat almost ever. Like, just for the record, you said there's not a bunch of New Agers here.
Yeah.
I've seen some that came across that way. I've glanced over and I have
maybe a little bit, but
they didn't come across, they didn't come right out and say we are all one. But if you think you can fix this realm, or if you have the view that we are all part of this realm, or we like a we mindset is New Age to me. It's collectivist mindset.
No, I got you on that.
And I think what Ryan is having trouble with is differentiating between me or himself and me and the realm.
Here's the thing.
He said he's sorry that I feel that way, but if I passed away tonight, this realm would pretty much be exactly the same as it is right now. The realm is the way it is. You can't fix the realm. You can put a little window dressing on it, just like you could put up artwork on the walls of a prison cell, but it's still a prison. You're just kidding yourself and fooling yourself.
Well, I think when I die,
we see where you guys stand on that too, and then I want Cooler Hand to go next, but go ahead, Ryan, and but let's try not to like repeat ourselves on where we stand when we understand where we stand on certain things. Let Cooler Hand go after you, please.
Yeah, all I'm going to say is I'm halfway through my life, and I think when I die, which is another half, I will have changed this realm, and I know I can do it.
That's just a belief, though. A lot of people have said that throughout history.
I've already changed it. So go ahead, continue.
There's a guy on YouTube that says he's going to end all wars and create world peace, but that's been said before by countless thousands of people. It's never happened. So you can believe what you want, but I'm speaking facts that are observable truth. You can look at the realm and match it up and say, yeah, that matches with what this guy said. What you're saying is you believe before the end of your life that you're going to do this. I could say I believe before the end of my life I'm going to walk on water and I'm going to cure everybody of cancer, but I don't think it's going to happen. Like it's there you go.
So I want to thank you, Lindis.
All right, I want to cover a few different things here. The Ryan B guy above me with the smirk on his face is a New Age loser. Linda said, do they feed off us? 6 months ago, they didn't even know that much. They're not the highest level channel. 6 months ago, they couldn't figure out what feeds off of us. They're way behind. They're decades behind. And they're full of ego and brag and say that they're highest level channel. They're not the highest level channel. And Ian was paying attention to the chat, not to what I was saying. He's paying attention to Lindis and do they feed off of us? Pooyah!
Get into what Cooler Hand was talking about too, and maybe he can segue into this, them feeding off of us and this whole dynamic that's going on. And that was super deep. I don't know why, but when Lindis said that, I want to point to this they, and that they are obviously controlling this realm, and look at what they've done. You know what I mean? Can we really fix them? Like, we're dealing with, I don't...
Just believe harder. Just believe harder. So you're saying it's not New Age, but I think if you just believe you can fix things through belief, that is a New Age way of thinking. Manifestation, that's New Age. That's New Age, dude.
Yeah, I agree with you. But Cooler Hand, please, if you wanted to jump in, I want to make sure I pass it around. I'm not trying to control the conversation. It's just sometimes I want to, because I'm really want to get deep with it. I appreciate you guys.
Yeah, sure. I just want to say something about which is connected, by the way, with this whole topic, the Matrix. Someone mentioned the mud flood. I'm going to be short and sweet. Look up on YouTube the first interviews with the camera, black and white, on YouTube. I think it's around 1920 or something. They interview
Same, which people are programmed to believe.
Say a little bit, and I wanted everyone to chime in, but
There's Lonnie. He's a complete demon. He's a psycho. He's made violent threats against me live on live streams on Bextra Large's channel. They have losers there. They have demons and psychos and losers.
if there was 1 billion humans here 100 years ago, where was the other 7 billion in between?
The statistics, though, Ian, too, of the population to the planet, they say is actually a lie. There's not that many people here.
Okay,
That's what
you guys get my point. Let's say that there's 10 million. Okay?
Okay.
I mean, we know that they lie about the thing, but I mean, let's say there's 1 billion people here, and then there was 10 million 100 years ago. Where was the other 9 million? Where was the other ones? It's the population. I mean, we don't even know, but the 1900s, we can bet that that was going on based on my grandfather's dad. I know that that's all the family I know is like these 2 generations, really. That's all we really know. You know? Like, really. So
well, you don't
know
actually.
that something was going on.
Yeah, you can go back a certain number of generations, but before then, you don't even know if this existed, if this was running, let's say, as a matrix, organic matrix. It's not exactly a computer or a computer game, but you get what I'm saying. We can't verify that there were human beings living here 10,000 or 10 million years ago. But as for your question, whatever the actual population number is, rather than what they tell us, I think they were coming in from other places. I don't think this is a closed system spiritually. So I think it can continue to lure more in and grow that way. Plus, I think there's fake beings here. I won't call them NPCs, because if they do have a spirit, then that's a kind of spiritual murder to say that they're not real at all. But they could be very different from us. I talk about in videos on my channel species of spirits. I have a whole Esoterica series, which again, a lot of people haven't watched. They stick to live streams, but a whole series on that. And I think that it could very well be 100 or more different types of spirits here, different species. We're not necessarily all the same, which people are programmed to believe that we're all the same. Well, we look very different. We think very differently, where our emotions are different. Our interests are different. Our heights are different. Our weights, eye colors, everything else. But people just assume, well, inside we're spiritually all the same. Well, that's a huge assumption. I don't assume. I could be the only one of my kind in this whole fucking realm. Is a possibility that I'm willing to consider.
Yeah.
I could be the only one of my kind here.
So I think that they're like I said, it's really on the wild, the real spirit world, like outside the system, like it's not all rainbows and butterflies. You have from basically people say, oh, there's no good and evil, and this is this middle road, but you have a nature that's like parasitic and like takes from others, like, and then you have one that's the opposite. That's the way I look at it. Either you're causing loss, injury, and harm, or you're not. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's not you have to pick a side, and that's what's happening on a spiritual level out there. So I think that they're snatching up consciousness out there beyond and bringing them here. Honestly.
Yeah, well, I think there's a spiritual war going on right now, here and outside of here.
I agree.
That's what I think's going on.
I agree, and I say that to say this because and this is personal. I'm in that war, and I see things for what they are.
Hey, Lonnie, you can agree all you want that there's a spiritual war going on. You're one of the demons that I'm going to seal in here, bitch. I won't forget what you've said and done. For no reason. You didn't know me at all. You had no reason to do that, but I don't forget. You will be sealed in here, you fucking demon. You will be sealed in here, demon. This is a war.
And the shit that I go through, it's real. I'm not some schizophrenic patient. You don't wake up and you're 50 plus years old and all of a sudden you have schizophrenia, man. Okay, and you and the other million people that are supposedly, because I can't speak for them, that are like you, are having the same mass hallucination? I don't fucking think so. Okay. There's something special about these people, these individuals that are going through similar shit that I'm going through. I'm not going to put them on blast. I'm not going to say their names. We know a few of them. They're around, and if they want to speak on it, that's great. But the war that you're speaking of has a name. It's called the silent war. Okay. And what I'm experiencing is this. It's got something to do with the spirit and the biofield. Okay.
And it is what it is.
The same person, man.
So what a better
Speculation at this point.
It looks
But,
like they got a lot of energy here, though, to feast on. It doesn't look like many are aware.
This is what they do. They go to realms and take it over or whatever. It's like this is what they do out there in existence. This is like just like we go to realms to exist. There's an opposite end of that, but not like this duality thing where there has to be evil, has to be good. I'm not with all that, but I don't like that duality shit. But
To go one day more, go to your job, do your slave job, and then you get tired again. You have to sleep. They always give you just enough energy to wake up the next day and do your stuff, so they can siphon more of you, and you go back to sleep again. But a TI, from my understanding, are people that are most of the TIs are pure. They might have really nice inventions that can really benefit humanity, cures. They won't allow that. They want to destroy these people, these TIs, whether they know it or not. That's not the point. The point is they are pure spirits, many of them.
yeah.
That's how I see it. So yeah, in the end, we don't know, man. Really, I don't know. None of you know what happens after death. None of.
It's very weak to keep saying, none of you know, none of you know, none of us know, we don't know, we don't know, we don't know. Very weak to say that. Very revealing as well. That's not what a real truth seeker would say. There's no point in saying that repeatedly. It's programming. You might as well be the mainstream media saying that shit.
None of us know it. And all these stories about OBEs and NDEs are still within the physical body because the physical body is still alive. Nobody knows. That's how I see it.
Nobody knows.
So yeah, in the end, we don't know, man. Really, I don't know. None of you know what happens after death. None of us know it. And all these stories about OBEs and NDEs are still within the physical body because the physical body is still alive. Nobody knows. That's the biggest mystery. Death is the biggest mystery ever. You don't know what happens.
Cooler, you're chopping
crazy.
out. I don't know if you're away from the mic, but you're kind of choppy.
Can you hear me now?
You sounded fine, but it just started to go away a little bit.
Oh, I'm sorry. So that's what I know. I know a lot about the soul traps, what happens, and yeah, it's all fine. You take it with you, and the best method I think is, if it's true, your thoughts are faster than anything else. Just tell yourself, tell your own spirit, your own light within. Get the fuck out of here. Go.
So that's number one.
Yeah.
And some people, yeah, I mean, just too many people are just.
Well, Cooler Ice keeps saying nobody knows what's after death, but once you see that this is a hell realm and a fucked up place full of disease and suffering, how rigged this reality is, you should drop all fear of any death. I'm not claiming that Cooler Ice is afraid at all, but some people might be. But what I'm saying is, I don't think they're keeping us from knowing a worse place. I think they're keeping us from better places is the logic. If this place is hell, I don't think they're hiding something worse. They're hiding good realms or places that are much better. So I think people should be unafraid and look for.
I meant physically fear, not spiritually.
Yes,
the body will secrete a lot of fear hormones when you're in the dying process. That's why you have courage, just trying to ignore what this disgusting body is trying to do. It's the last gatekeeper. It tries to confuse you. So when you die, you're a sitting duck for these for these gatekeepers to try to take advantage of you while you're in
Yes.
this confused, fearful state. Fuck the body, man. Fuck this.
Yes, I was just taking what you were saying and speaking to the audience that might be trying to understand. I wasn't saying that you're afraid, or I'm just kind of speaking to the people
I can't
listening.
be afraid. I'm not lying. I can be, because I know it's due to the body. I know it.
Yeah.
It's not me. I'm not choosing fear.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
But I'm just saying it. Once you realize that this place is a hell realm, though, they're not hiding worse places from us. They're hiding something good, obviously, in death, because it's only going to get better than this. That's how I look at it. That's my perspective. That what the great unknown, chances are it's better than this. I'm not saying that this is the only matrix. There could be other matrices in hell realms as well. This might not be the only one. It doesn't necessarily have to be the matrix, the only matrix, and outside the real world, as Tina and Karen were saying. There might be many dimensions, many realms, many matrices, many hell realms. That's a possibility that I consider. Whether people want to or not, it's up to them. But
nobody loves you more than yourself. Fact.
You got to be a better version of yourself each day.
But the system has tried with myself to make me hate myself and hate everyone, basically. I call it the I hate myself and everyone and everything application program done it. If one can't recover from that, they're on a definitely repeat, rebirth, recycle, negative self-loop destruction.
a lot of these creatures are very insecure. They hate themselves. Deep down, they're very fucked up. They're very warped. They're narcissistic on the outside, rotten and insecure. Deep down on the inside, they're very fucked up, these fucking creatures.
From my nature. Okay? I mean, we're talking about, I mean, this is the deepest shit out there, people. On this understanding. And it's just reality. And so a lot of people look at this a certain way. Fuck them. I don't care. You know what I mean? I'm not playing pretend. Every once in a while we can play pretend all we want. I'm just not in my nature at all. Yeah. You can still enjoy your life, and people think we're a certain way and they project, but this is the reality. This true spirituality is knowing the circumstances your spirit's in. Mm-hmm. In my opinion.
There's not much to enjoy. It's just more copes. Just not to get completely insane in this world. You have copes. I don't enjoy many stuff anymore.
It's sad when you the thought of death, you know. I welcome. Hey, I said I welcome it.
Yeah, me too. In a way, yeah.
But I look forward to dying physically.
Miserable fucking demon cockroach.
And it's sad, man. It's sad to say, but
that's not that sad in a way, though. I mean, you're looking forward to freedom is another way of putting it, right?
I'm not living a quality life. I'm not enjoying my time here. That's been taken from me.
It's sad when you die without knowing.
Well, that is sad.
Don't end up like that. Die without knowing why.
Not at all.
You need to be prepared.
I'll probably have some type of cancer or something. I mean, from the radiation. I mean, it is what it is, but that's the sad reality of it. It's fact.
I think a lot of people here are going to say this isn't a hell realm or prison because their life's okay. Well, what about their next go around here when they get recycled? They could be the child in the wheelchair that's highly autistic and can't speak, or they could be the starving kid in the street in India living in rags and the dirty, you know what I'm saying? Like digging through the garbage. You don't know what you're going to get. This is what these people don't understand. They're just looking at, well, my life's okay. Well, why are you calling this a prison? It's like, well, you're living in a fucking little bubble. Like, look at the big picture. Look around at what others are going through.
Well, a lot of people want to think everything is going to be rainbows and sunshine, you know.
You know what it is, King? I think
never been that way.
Not as many people have been through as dark realities as some of us have, and not many people have experienced what is called the
or bullshit.
It could be, you know what? If we get the Allspark, it might happen. And like in the Transformers.
Do you live on Maple Rose?
Whoa, this is interesting, isn't it? Should we fix this place? 6 months ago, asking if we should fix this place. Or if we should get out. No, we need to get out, 73%. He's flip-flopped and changed 180 degrees in 6 months, or less actually than 6 months. He started changing many months ago already.
I mean,
Angela's going to fix it. I think Angela's going to do it. I'm starting to change my mind. If you want something, build it. And too many people want things handed to them. And she said something else about, how about go out and work for your money? There's an idea. Well, I'm independently wealthy, Angela. I'm retired. I have millions of dollars. So I did work for my money, but, you know, I don't need to work. Work harder, Angela. Please show me how it's done. That'll fix this realm. Just work harder. It's the American way. Just work harder, and you
or love a little more. You love a little more.
Go down to the sewers and fix it into being a 5-star hotel with great fine dining. You can surely fix sewers into great fine dining restaurants, right? You can fix shit.
That's why they call it the American dream.
Who asked me where I live? Was that you, Lonnie?
Angela Baby Carson's wanting your channel, bro.
My channel? There's nothing.
They already posted. I posted it, and Bex posted it. Yeah.
Angela's awesome.
Well, everyone go subscribe though, or you guys share your channel.
Currently, there's nothing there. I took down all those videos. They weren't my videos.
So we're still gonna subscribe. We're gonna get you a bunch so you start posting again. Maybe.
She thinks I'm out buying scratch tickets.
If I start, it won't stop being.
Yeah, he's
I got you.
Like he does that.
No, I know. Persistent.
Angela, please eat less toothpaste. I'm not out buying scratch tickets. It's an example. She thinks that everything I say means I'm doing that. I'm not out buying scratch tickets trying to win money, Angela. Please stop eating the Crest. There's fluoride in Crest. Don't eat the toothpaste.
We call fluoride.
Hey, King, I heard something, though. I heard you were making the scratch tickets, actually. You got that corporation.
Oh, yeah, I'm making them. I rig it just like I rigged the McDonald's Monopoly game. It's all rigged. You can't win on that. I rigged the whole thing. There's going to be an Egg McMuffin named after me, the El Diablo McMuffin. So, yeah.
I'll buy it. Let me know when it comes out. I'll taste it.
It's pretty good. It's not bad. It's full of chemicals, just like almost all the other food here. But Angela said earlier about organic food, but it's still grown in shit. Everything, all the shit in the. Well, she said not a globe believer. I'm not a globe believer either. She's making up shit about me. Angela, I'm not a globe believer, dummy. I've known about flat Earth since 2015 or so. I'm not new to this, so this is the level you get on YouTube. But she puts guinea pig shit in her garden. If you look at it this way, all food is grown in fertilizer in this realm. It's grown in shit. All water contains urine. Eventually, it all gets recycled. Little Angela loser baby Carson lied about me, and then Ian, when he's told some truth, goes when he's told about water and food and how shit and urine is in all of it. They're fucking losers. It's a closed ecosystem. If you really think about it, where does your piss go and your shit goes into the system, all gets recycled. So your whole thing. There's going to be an Egg McMuffin named after me, the El Diablo McMuffin. So, yeah.
I'll buy it. Let me know when it comes out. I'll taste it.
It's pretty good. It's not bad. It's full of chemicals, just like almost all the other food here. But Angela said earlier about organic food, but it's still grown in shit. Everything, all the shit in the. Well, she said not a globe believer. I'm not a globe believer either. She's making up shit about me. Angela, I'm not a globe believer, dummy. I've known about flat Earth since 2015 or so. I'm not new to this, so this is the level you get on YouTube. But she puts guinea pig shit in her garden. If you look at it this way, all food is grown in fertilizer in this realm. It's grown in shit. All water contains urine. Eventually, it all gets recycled. It's a closed ecosystem. If you really think about it, where does your piss go and your shit goes into the system, all gets recycled. So you're in
the same water, water going to your toilets, going to your faucet too.
Yeah, exactly. Eventually it does go through, and it rains down on you as well. It goes into the lakes and rivers and ponds. Rainwater gets, it goes round and round, just like the arrows on a recycling bin. Water gets recycled in this system. Through the rain, through the lakes, through groundwater. And the sewage, all of it gets recycled.
That's
So
funny.
congratulations to Angela for her organic food, but even the rain is raining down waste onto your gardens, your organic gardens. You can't avoid it in this realm. No matter what kind of food you eat or if you grow your own, you think that you can avoid it, but you can't. There's nowhere to run or hide. You could buy 100 acres of land here and grow your own food. You're still in a hell realm. You can't get out of this place that way. The people that say they're out of the matrix because they grow their own food, you're still living in the fucking sewer matrix. You're just delusional. That's
Either
all.
way, all food comes from the sun.
Yeah.
Basically, you know what? Whether you're eating vegan or meat,
It all comes from
You know-
shit, though, dude.
well, partially some of it
Yeah.
does.
No
Yeah,
one.
no, you're
It
right.
doesn't matter. All of it does. It all turns partially. No, all of it does. You haven't done your fucking research, dummy.
Eating vegan or meat,
It all comes from
You know-
shit, though, dude.
well, partially some of it
Yeah.
does.
No
Yeah,
one.
no, you're
It
right.
doesn't matter. All of it does. It all turns to waste and goes back into the earth. So do corpses here. What do you think happens to corpses in cemeteries? Where do you think that rot goes? Do you think they stay in the coffins, or do you think the coffins rot and the bodies rot and it goes into the ground and the groundwater? Eventually, everything goes into everything else in this fucking realm. It all gets recycled. It's like a closed ecosystem, like a terrarium with a
That's
dome on
right.
top, and it all goes round and round. People don't like to think about that because they're like, oh, damn. So there's a lot of people that don't want to face the truth. They're truth dodgers in this realm. They'll call the truth negative. They'll call it boring, or they'll argue or call me a troll when I'm spitting facts and speaking truth. They don't like it. This Sean guy just said I'm a troll. There you go. Stay here then. Don't listen to anything I say. It doesn't hurt me in the end. It hurts you.
Damn, King, they found out. And Ian, they found out about us when we go off panel. All of us here actually go trolling. Shh, don't tell anybody.
Laugh off everything I've said here tonight. It really hurts me. It just means you'll stay here.
Yeah, remember
Better
my-
luck next lifetime. When you get recycled, who knows what you'll get. But I am gonna. I can't remember, Ian, if I said this earlier, but I am gonna seal this in. You talked about destroying it, but my plan is to seal this place in. I'm not gonna say how I'm gonna do it or details, but that's my part of what I'm gonna do. So the ones that want to be evil here, you can enjoy this hell realm. You'll be here a long time. The ones that like this realm or think it's great, you won't be getting out.
Yeah.
I'll put that right out there.
I just did a
Yeah. Ian, Mr. Personality. I told him I'm going to seal in the demons here. You get to enjoy this hell realm forever. You're going to be sealed in here, demons. Doesn't matter what you say here. It won't stop what is going to happen.
search on YouTube. I filtered. I do this every once in a while, like Earth School. This just popped up a new one. You guys want to watch it real quick for a minute?
Hey everybody,
Yeah, sure.
let's talk.
Yeah, no, we could chime into. I don't know. I was seeing what this is. I just filtered this month. This is something new.
No energy, new age, or loser. If you want to come on when my channel's back up, there you go. I invited him on my channel as a guest. I said, when it comes back up, if you want to come on my channel, he's a coward. He's a pussy. He can't come on. In your chat, I know you can just keep saying it's just a couple. I called out the behavior in his chat multiple times, full of cockroaches, insulting fucking low-level losers for 144. I slept during it and stuff like that, but I kept it running for 144 hours. So I've done a lot of live streams and a lot of talks, and I've looked into this stuff my whole life. So yeah, I'm not new to this whatsoever. I don't know if you're buddies with people that don't like me or didn't give my channel a chance or whatever happened, but whatever it was, I think you missed out in terms of a lot of knowledge on my channel because I have a hell of a lot of information.
I would like someone. Wait, hold on. I would like to see someone look at my channel and what I've been doing to see anything that I've missed on this. You won't find a thing. Actually, I'll give you $1,000 if you find something on my channel on this.
No, I
topic
said you missed a
that
lot of
I'm
my
missing.
content. I don't think you watched any of my content or series on my channel. I've made over, I don't know how many videos, probably like, what is it, close to 2,000.
No, I know you have a lot of stuff over there.
An
I've seen
Esoterica
it.
series. How laughable. Ian's trying to talk big, trying to talk tough. Brings up $1,000. Really, you bring up money, but you're so spiritual. You're a fucking loser. $1,000, really? You've got a shit channel. I wouldn't expect you to have $1,000, you fucking liar.
Give you $1,000 if you find something on my channel on this.
No. He's an insecure, droopy dog narcissist. He's a loser. That's what he is. And he proved it here over and over and over again. Insecure.
Give you $1,000 if you find something on my channel on this.
No, I said you missed a lot of my
missing.
content. I don't think you watched any of my content or series on my channel. I've made over, I don't know how many videos, probably like, what is it, close to 2,000?
No, I know you have a lot of stuff over there.
Yeah, an Esoterica series. So I don't think you've really looked deep into my channel. I wasn't saying what you have. Just saying I don't think you really looked into what I have on my channel. And yeah, I might have different perspectives, like videos on different species of spirits and stuff. I don't just repeat the same things that are on other soul trap channels that are out there on YouTube. I do have my own perspective. They can say you missed out on nothing, Ian. You have a lot of insulting people in your chat. I know you can just keep saying it's just a couple people or you don't see it that way, but there's been quite a few. And yeah, I don't have when my channel's back up, you won't see people insulting the guests that way on my channel.
Well, I'm
but
curious to see what got everybody fired
I
up,
mean,
man.
if they have an opinion about you, you've said a lot about people. So what's wrong with the few chats in the thing? You know what I mean?
They can say whatever they want.
You do streams about people and say things. So what's wrong with the few chat members?
I might do a stream about you. Who knows?
Okay, go do it.
I said I might. I don't know. Who knows?
Please do. Yeah, I would love. I can help you out with it.
I'll have you on as a guest if you want to come on when my channel's back up. I'll bring you on. A few chats, really, and I do streams about people. He said, "Wow. Well, if you get one critical remark, you lose your fucking mind. But there were dozens and dozens in your chat, and you were watching your chat. You fucking liar. You're a loser. You don't moderate your channel. It's full of fucking losers and cockroaches. That's what it is." In your chat, I know you can just keep saying it's just a couple people or you don't see it that way, but there's been quite a few. And yeah, I don't have when my channel's back up, you won't see people insulting the guests that way on my channel.
Well, I'm curious to see what got everybody fired up, man.
If they have an opinion about you, you've said a lot about people. So what's wrong with the few chats in the thing? You know what I mean?
They can say whatever they want.
You do streams about people and say things. So what's wrong with the few chat members?
I might do a stream about you. Who knows?
Okay, go do it.
I said I might. I don't know. Who knows?
Please do. Yeah, I would love. I can help you out with it.
I'll have you on as a guest if you want to come on when my channel's back up. I'll bring you on as a guest.
Yeah, I mean that's fine. But please, I would love for anyone to do an expose on me. I'll help them out too.
I didn't say
good luck with that.
You said I stream people live. Yeah, I do. An expose? Yeah, maybe I will. I don't know. I haven't really checked out your channel. Somebody was watching and told me that there was a live stream up covering this topic, so I came over here. I didn't even know about your channel. So yeah, I have nothing against you, no bias, but I think you had a bias against me before I ever came on here as a guest, which you kind of admitted to. It's fine by me as well. If you want to go by what other people think of me.
I checked out your channel and I saw a lot, and I saw you. I watched a video. I even commented saying this is pretty cool. I forgot what I said, and then I started watching some live streams, and I just wasn't interested. That was it, really. And then I mentioned it on the channel a few times when someone brought you up. That was
no problem. I was just curious what you why you said something.
Because it wasn't I'll be totally honest. Because like watching the live streams, it was just kind of like the same thing over and over again. I wasn't. It's just from what I saw, but like I didn't look at your whole channel. It had like thousands of videos, so I didn't.
Yeah,
it just was.
You just tuned in and just said, "Nah, I'm not interested," and left.
Like a few times, tuned in for a little bit. Nothing like I wasn't able to get a full.
Gross pig
gauge on everything you've done. I mean, I don't even have that much time based on what I do here.
Yeah, no time. Oh, I understand.
But hey, we had a good time here and a good discussion either way. I mean,
yeah, I said, and I'm going to check out your
regardless
channel.
of that,
I didn't say I'm going to do an expose. I said maybe I will. You said something about me live streaming people on my channel, so maybe I will. I'm not saying I'm going to. I do that. I do that on people. It's not a threat. It's not, oh, I'm going to do an expose. I haven't looked into your content. This is the first that I've seen of you tonight, is this live stream. I haven't looked at your videos or other live streams or content. I only know about you from what I've heard tonight, and that's it. It's very limited. I've been here, a couple hours at least, or maybe a few hours. But yeah, I'm giving your channel an honest, fair chance, you could say.
I'm not worried about it. Trust me.
I'm not saying you are worried about it. Just like I'm not worried about if you watched my channel for 10 minutes and said, oh, I don't like this, and left. Whatever. I don't trust you. You said you're not worried about it. Is that why you made a video about me the next day? Look at the people in the chat room calling me a scumbag, saying I'm pure cancer. Look at Lindis's comments saying, how can anyone get out that we're created here? I sure as fuck wasn't created here. You are low-level losers. You're low-level, money-hungry little demons that lie. You're pieces of shit. You're cockroaches. Whatever.
There was other things. I just can't think right now. There was something.
That's
else.
all right. It doesn't
hey
matter.
man, hey guys, I'm at work, but hey guys, I'm at work, but
I haven't looked into your content. This is the first that I've seen of you tonight, is this live stream. I haven't looked at your videos or other live streams or content. I only know about you from what I've heard tonight, and that's it. It's very limited. I've been here, a couple hours at least, or maybe a few hours. But yeah, I'm giving your channel an honest, fair chance, you could say.
I'm not worried about it. Trust me.
I'm not saying you are worried about it. Just like I'm not worried about if you watched my channel for 10 minutes and said, oh, I don't like this, and left. Whatever.
There was other things. I just can't think right now. There was something.
That's
else.
all right. It doesn't
hey
matter.
man, hey guys, I'm at work, but I just wanted to say real quick, man, I like what I've heard from you so far. I mean, I just got here about 40 minutes ago, but you know, I mean, you sound like you're on the same page with a lot of the shit we talk about here, and you know, so I'm going to check out your channel, and you know, it sounds good to me. It sounds like everybody's pretty much on the same page. You know what I mean? But I'm about to hop off here, man. But I appreciate you letting me come up real quick, and sounds like I got a good show to listen to today. But I gotta get out of here, man. Much love, y'all.
Hey, you're gonna want to watch this one from the beginning, bro. Much love, man.
All right, man.
Take it easy. No, we did have a good chat, but you're a weakling little fucking cockroach. Jared Jaguar said TSM, the sanity machine. Ian is not like any of the others from YouTube. Oh, okay. Well, whatever, man. I don't know.
This is the top.
I don't judge without knowing. This is the what?
There's no other channel this much in depth on this whole arena here. There's none.
You're the top channel for this?
1000%.
Wow.
And I have zero doubt, and I don't have any doubt about it. This community and what we've been doing here is like astronomical in comparison to any other channel.
Yeah, right. Yeah, right. No, we did have a good chat, but Jared Jaguar said TSM, the sanity machine. Ian is not like any of the others from YouTube. Oh, okay. Well, whatever, man. I don't know.
This is the top.
I don't judge without knowing. This is the what?
There's no other channel this much in depth on this whole arena here. There's none.
You're the top channel for this?
1000%.
Wow.
And I have zero doubt, and I don't have any doubt about it. This community and what we've been doing here is like astronomical in comparison to any other channel.
Booyah, liar.
And like, I might sound a certain way, but like I mean that and know that. So
interesting.
Yeah, I mean, I'm serious about that. Yeah, you can look up my channel, look at my uploads and live streams. You'll see.
Oh, I'm interested. I will check it out. That's why I said I won't judge before looking. I'm not somebody that judges and condemns without actually looking into something. Just like I won't say a book sucks if I haven't read the book. If I haven't opened the book and read it. I'm not going to say,
seriously,
hey, that
please do an expose on me. Hey, you don't have a channel right now?
Why would you ask? What I already mentioned that. Said when my channel's back up. No, I don't have a channel right now. It'll be back though. But why would you want me to do an expose? I didn't even mention doing an expose on you.
And like, that might sound a certain way, but like, I mean that and know that. So
Interesting.
Yeah, I mean, I'm serious about that. Yeah, you can look up my channel, look at my uploads and live streams. You'll see.
Oh, I'm interested. I will check it out. That's why I said I won't judge before looking. I'm not somebody that judges and condemns without actually looking into something. Just like I won't say a book sucks if I haven't read the book. If I haven't opened the book and read it. I'm not going to say, hey, that
please do an expose on me. Hey, you don't have a channel right now?
Why would you ask? What I already mentioned that. Said when my channel's back up. No, I don't have a channel right now. It'll be back though. But why would you want me to do an expose? I didn't even mention doing an expose on you.
Because I want people to. I'm surprised because no one could do one on me. Do you know what I mean? Like nobody has. I think there's been one person. And of all this time on YouTube, is crazy. It's like
a lot of people make videos bashing me. Which ones have?
I have a lot of haters, dude.
Oh, okay. I have a lot of haters too. But which ones have debunked me? I don't find any debunking videos showing how wrong I am. A lot of videos attacking me or insulting, but it's water off a duck's back. But where's the ones that can debunk my theories and model?
And that's the point. Is regardless of different things we might not, whatever, like we're on the same page here. So that's why I'm open to a discussion, regardless of these different.
You're outmatched. You're not open to a discussion. You're intimidated. You're a loser. You're a low-level, lying little greedy cockroach. You're a fraud. You're a hypocrite. You're a pretender. You got exposed, bitch.
Differences, if there is any.
Oh, okay. You've got haters. I've got haters, but you've got some buddies that are haters of mine. I have a feeling, which is fine.
I'm sure.
I'm not an idiot, though. I can see, I think you're friends with some people that are haters of mine. All right, I called them out on it right then, right there.
So they hate you. I should ban them?
No, you should follow them and just say, well, Sanity Machine is an asshole, so I'm not going to that channel. I mean, that's kind of dumb, dude. That's the way I look at it. You shouldn't ban them. You should just follow them. Isn't following being independent as an independent thinker?
So it's almost like your true colors is showing now. Everything was so nice, and then
how do you mean? Well, you're challenging me to do an expose.
I don't know. Just your energy. It's like
you've got kind of an attitude, though.
How I have an attitude?
Yeah, you do. You want me to do an expose on you just because you said I cover people?
Is that you got multiple faces? I'm me all the time, and you can't prove otherwise.
I don't have multiple faces. I'm me all the time as well.
So.
I say things whether they don't like to hear it or not. I say what I think. How do I have multiple faces? Can you clarify that one?
I'm just getting in some hints of it, just based on just this conversation today, and then where you're at right now. So
yeah, I don't have many haters here, but you said there weren't that many. But there's a lot of screenshots of your chat, what they've been saying for hours tonight, and you're
who
just
cares?
like, yeah.
We're talking about this realm.
Why lie? Why not just be honest?
You're worried about.
Yeah, but I'm not worried
chat.
about it. Don't say I'm worried. Just be honest about it. Why deny it? If you're a truth channel, why deny that people have been flinging shit and insulting and all that shit all night? Why deny it? Why not just?
I'm saying it's
own it. Be truthful.
Like how many? Maybe a dozen. Even if there was 100, who cares?
It's not a matter. He's not a truth channel. He's a liar. He's a little fucking coward. He plays manipulation, demon games. He tries to say, why you worried about it? Tries to put words in my mouth. Tries to say that I'm worried when I wasn't feeling worried at all. He tries all that stupid shit that demons do. It's disgusting, and he knows what he is. He's an absolute piece of shit. And so is his chat. So are his followers. Absolute demons. Tonight, and you're
Who
just
cares?
like, yeah.
Are you? We're talking about this realm.
Why lie? Why not just be
and
honest?
You're worried
though?
about.
Yeah, but
you're worried
no,
about
I'm
some
not worried
chat.
about it. Don't say I'm worried. I'm just be honest about it. Why deny it? If you're a truth channel, why deny that people have been flinging shit and insulting and all that shit all night? Why deny it? Why not just
I'm saying it's
own it? You know, be
there's
truthful.
like how many? Maybe a dozen.
truthful.
Even if there was 100, who cares?
It's not
What
a
is it
matter
really
of
about?
who
It's
cares.
about.
It's a matter of truth.
Are you that worried?
No,
Why
I'm
are you
not
that worried
worried.
if the
You're
people
changing
like
it.
you?
I'm not worried. See, you're showing your true colors. You're putting words in my mouth. I'm not worried at all. I'm just pointing it out that it happened. You couldn't, even if there was 100, who cares? Well, guess what, Ian? You can't handle one critic, much less 100, insulting you, being fucking pieces of shit. It shows what your channel is. It's full of hateful demons, cockroaches, losers. Tonight, and you're
Who
just
cares?
like, yeah.
Are you? We're talking about
why
this realm.
lie? Why not just be
and
honest?
You're worried
though?
about.
Yeah, but
you're worried
no,
about
I'm
some
not worried
chat.
about it. Don't say I'm worried. I'm just be honest about it. Why deny it? If you're a truth channel, why deny that people have been flinging shit and insulting and all that shit all night? Why deny it? Why not just
I'm saying it's
own it? You know, be
there's
truthful.
like how many? Maybe a dozen.
truthful.
Even if there was 100, who cares?
It's not
What
a
is it
matter
really
of who
about?
cares.
It's about.
It's a matter of truth.
Are you that worried?
No,
Why
I'm
are you
not
that worried
worried.
if the people like you?
I'm not worried. See, you're showing your true colors. You're putting words in my mouth. I'm not worried at all. I'm just pointing it out that it happened. You couldn't admit to the truth. You're showing that you can't be honest.
I didn't see much of it.
But your
so
audience.
Maybe because.
Yeah, there you go.
Maybe because there's usually 5, 6, 7, 8,000
Yeah.
chat messages a stream, and I can't see
Right.
it all.
Yeah.
So I'll let you up
Why
here.
not
We had a
just
good
be honest?
conversation, and this is kind of
Just-
weird.
Well, just be honest. If you're a truth channel, just be honest. Be
Honest
truthful
about what?
about what's happening on your channel, you know? If people are being rude or insulting or saying he's a demon, he's this, he's that, a bunch of people want, like, just to admit it. I didn't say ban anyone. You're all over the place. Like, just be honest about your channel. You have a bunch of haters. You're trying to hype up your channel all night, saying you have the best audience, you're the highest level. No other
Well,
channels like yours.
I can't blame them
Come
now.
on,
You're
dude. Like, you're
based
egotistical.
on the way you're acting. I don't
You got
blame
an
them.
ego. You
I'm
got an
right there
ego.
with them.
Great.
You know what I mean? At this point, but it's the way
Great.
you're
You
acting, bro.
denied they were doing it.
I
You're
see
all over the
you.
place.
I see who you are, dude.
What do you see me as?
And it was a good conversation. It was chill, but now I see you.
Well, I see you too.
So
I see your audience as well. I see what level they're at. I can see
okay,
what
think
level
what
they're
you.
at.
I'm not worried about what you think.
Well, I'm not
There's
worried
no
either.
value to me
I'm not worried
at
either.
this point.
You kept saying worried. I'm not worried a bit. Guess what, bitch? I see right through you, Ian. I see through Lindis. I see through all of the creatures in your chat room. I see right through it. I see what you are. I see where you belong. It's a spiritual war, and you are cockroach fucking demons. Losers. You have a bunch of haters. You're trying to hype up your channel all night, saying you have the best audience, you're the highest level. No other
Well,
channels like yours.
I can't blame them
Come
now.
on,
You're
dude. Like, you're
based
egotistical.
on the way you're acting. I don't
You got
blame
an
them.
ego. You
I'm
got an
right there
ego.
with them.
Great.
You know what I mean? At this point, but it's the way
Great.
you're
You
acting, bro.
denied they were doing it.
I
You're
see
all over the
you.
place.
I see who you are, dude.
What do you see me as?
And it was a good conversation. It was chill, but now I see you.
Well, I see you too.
So
I see your audience as well. I see what level they're at. I can see
okay,
what
think
level
what
they're
you.
at.
I'm not worried about what you think.
Well, I'm not
There's
worried
no
either.
value to me
I'm not worried
at
either.
this point.
You kept saying worried. I'm not worried a bit. I
Okay.
noticed you put up you typed in, you're doing a search and showing the screen and showing these channels. Like, I see what you're doing.
I was trying to.
I see what you're
I was trying to
doing.
see your channel.
I said
looking
my
for your
channel was
channel.
down a couple times earlier. I said when it goes back up. So I see what you're doing.
I was looking up your channel. That's what I was
down.
doing. It's not
Not
there.
up. Exactly. I mentioned it a few times. But I'm not worried a bit. I did have a good conversation here. I will check out your other videos. I will check out your lives or videos or whatever you have saved here on your channel. I will look into it for sure.
Cool, you might learn something.
I'm always open to learn something anywhere, unlike you. Yep, I might learn something. You might have the highest level channel on YouTube that's doing things that no one else is doing. That is a possibility. What exactly are you doing on YouTube that's so different or better than others? You're begging for shekels. Real men don't beg for shekels on YouTube, loser. It was a good stream, though. Whatever went on before I was here, I guess there was some trouble or something I missed. So I'll have to go back and watch that and see what it was. But
yeah, I'm excited to review it.
Yeah, you sound really excited. You've been watching the chat the whole fucking stream. You have no energy, loser. Awesome. Did you kick me off the first time that I tried to get on? I think I got kicked when I was backstage and I had to come back, and then you're kind of hesitant to bring me on. I'm just trying to... All right.
No, I saw you back there. I put you on.
Low energy, no personality, low T, loser. He's a loser.
Yeah, I'm serious about that.
All right,
shit.
well,
so
awesome stream. Awesome stream. Congrats, and congrats on having, what did you call it again? The highest level channel on YouTube. What was it again? There was a lot of dead air, a real long pause right here. All right, now you're interested in the chat. Anyways, I'm going to go then if you're not going to answer. Take it easy. Thanks for having me on. He clammed up, pussied out, went silent, and focused on the chat. He's a fucking loser. He's a coward.
Okay, what's up, everyone? Where are we at here? So yeah, I don't know what to say about that, but well, let's just say something about that. Well, let's start from the beginning of the stream. Let's do a recap. Let's do a recap real quick. 1 second.
All right, so I'm showing that he begs for shekels. We are Awake Crew, $5 a month. Then I go to his homepage, and I want to show you more of the shit that he has on his channel, all right? There's his Cash App. There's his support link, Ko-fi, Cash App. Many ways to send him money, including Super Chats, I think, Cash App. Join his membership club. He's all about getting money. There's lots of ways to give this fucker money. He only has 315,000 views, joined 2011. So his channel really isn't getting that many views. He claims it's the top level channel for truth on YouTube. But it's a lot of shit in reality. It's a lot of fucking garbage.
Much love, everyone. Hope we're well today. Just making some announcements. I was going to react to some videos this morning. Haven't got to it. Been on the Discord and stuff, which I want to share. Make sure more people join. And, thinking things like that. And just kind of, I'm kind of starting a little fast today. So I'm kind of getting in that zone, clipping some things out from the streams. I have a lot of clips to clip out.
If you can't see what Ian is by this point, you might have some issues. Now I start going into his recorded videos.
Good morning. Much love. Let's talk about last night a little bit, people. To make this short and sweet and just cut to the chase, I want to go over some things real quick. And I want to begin with the Sanity Machine, Stefan. And I want to let people know that this man is not allowed here about at the 8-hour mark. So let me show this.
Hey, bitch, learn how to say my name. It's Steven. King Steven. And if you're not worried about things, why did you make a video about me the very next day? You said you weren't worried. What are you doing making a video about me, fucker?
Let's talk about him first, and let's talk about the other characters that came up here and I booted. So, Stefan joined about at this point, 3 hour, 30-minute mark with Sing. And what a great stream that was, by the way. What a great stream. But I just want to get to this real quick. And about the 7:55 minutes, 8 hour mark is when it was just me and Stefan on panel, and he started showing his true colors. Just for the record, I never liked the guy. He's not allowed here anymore. And I know there's some people out there that probably were going to join or something that probably don't like this guy. Just know he's not going to be joining the conversation. If it's ever me, I put the link out and I see him down there, I'll let him interact with me only or let him say something and go. But that's as far as it will ever go, if that. He started showing his true colors. Again, I never liked the guy. I unsubscribed from him when people were referring me to him. And I saw just a looping, trolling, and just a weird energy that doesn't fit in here. He joined. It was interesting. I let him up. It's too late to take it back. You know what I mean? I thought it was a great conversation with us all. It became kind of a loop with him where he just kind of was going the same area. And then he started trolling the chat and labeling the community in some ways, which had me kind of like taken back, just kind of observing. And then his true colors came out about the 8 hour mark. So you could go back and look. It's on the stream from yesterday. What the fuck is this place and how do I get the fuck out? Which was one of the best streams we've done. I mean, it's another classic moment. What a great conversation outside of these characters, these three characters. But so
one of your best shows, a classic moment, you said, how to get the fuck out. Really? And now you're saying there's nowhere to go, nowhere to get out of, nowhere to go. You flipped completely. One of your best shows because I was there. Then you make videos about me. Not just one video with the Sanity Machine, many videos. You are worried about me, obviously, and you prove it because you keep making videos about me, talking about me, and videos with the Sanity Machine in the title. You are insecure, Ian. You're a droopy dog, cockroach, and you are insecure. You're a hypocrite. You're a liar, you're a fraud, you're a narcissistic loser. You can call it a fucking community all you want. You can keep saying it's a loop and you're a loop breaker and the mind is the enemy. You've got all these shitty fucking videos that contradict all that you've said for years. You're a complete fucking fraud, a contradiction. That's what you are.
So here we are, people. Don't mind the noise in the background, the man-made objects. The matrix machines, the loud noise, the traps. Look at nature, people. It's all right here. Look at the beautifulness.
The beautifulness, the beauty, it's all on the surface.
Here I am on this tree here. They want you to think it's a dead tree, but it's alive. Look at all the life growing from this tree that's... Look at how amazing this is. Look at the amazingness, people. It's all right here. The beautifulness. It's time to free flow with life, people. Get out of the death cult. There is no death. Only the flow of life. Stroll up here. See what's going on over here. Super package. How amazing is this? Let's sit down. How amazing. I mean, come on, people.
Any dumbass can look at the surface beauty and say it's so beautiful.
Nature's there for you. To help you purge it all the lies, all the deceit. All that energy that's not you. How beautiful. It's amazingness, people. Absolutely amazing. I mean, come on, people. That's the redwoods. Here we are on this tree. We walked all the way up. Just enjoying life as is, nothing else needed. You know what I mean? What else, people? It's time. Take your power back, people. The power that's already there. You know?
Does he ever say anything that will help you spiritually?
It's within you. We can learn a lot from nature, just like I said in the last video. You think we can learn more about nature and life by studying the tree? Not the way they want you to study. I mean, really appreciating and observing.
Go worship Mother Nature with Ian. Go worship Mother Nature. Oh, wow, so deep.
So here we are, people, once again in the present moment, as always, and forever, and for eternity. At least some of us, right? There's no escaping it. The escaping, whether you're conscious or not, of the present moment is the trap, is the matrix, is the maze.
Long, awkward, silent staring. Wow.
And it's a whole plethora of mazes and boxes and...
He's a demon, mate. He's a demon. He looks like the Walking Dead. He looks like a corpse.
Okay, my friends. So as we return, as I return, as us very few real ones return to who we really are, which is our own unique signature, not one with this. That's the program. That's what it wants to do, right?
Where is Ian leading you? Where is Ian and Lindis and these other creatures? Where are they taking you spiritually? Are they looping you back here to this realm? Are they going to get you reincarnated, recycled back here? Look at all these shit videos. Look at all this trash. Take a look at this stuff. Look at how creepy this is. We are the true power. And look at this. Ian and Lindis. Very, very creepy stuff right here.
Hi, guys. Tonight we just wanted to pop in and let you guys know that we are thinking about you and we are wishing everyone to be in their true authority and power and really being able to remember who they are and center themselves in the present moment where the true power is, and feel into your heart and really staying present through this really interesting time that we're experiencing now with all the
I think Ian had some Taco Bell. He had some gas in bed beside Lindis. He was farting it up, going... Look at these creepy videos. Just more creepy shit. Creepy creature. Look at him. Just look at him. Look at him.
Much love, everyone. Hope everyone's well. Check it out. Look how beautiful. It's perfect. It's right there waiting for us. Live. So here we are, people. What do we do about this? Complain? Imagine this, too. Imagine nature having a mind. and thoughts and programs within it. Can you imagine it dealing with that and identifying with it like we did?
Oh, nature, the beautifulness of a river. Oh, wow.
What are we doing about this? We can learn a lot more studying the trees and nature. Going up to the tree and studying more about this. Informing religions and believing in gods and they're lesser than and they need to do this and that to it's beautiful. It's all perfect. There's no needs, wants, or desires. Like us humans. Wow, look how beautiful.
I'm not human. I'm not a fucking slave like you are, Ian. Loser.
You can't stop life. Look how beautiful these rocks are. There's quartz everywhere. It's just so perfect. How beautiful is this? Some people are surrounded by this and they choose to watch Matrix stuff and be inside their concrete jungles and don't realize all the amazingness that's around them. Wow. What has happened, people? More to come. I appreciate you all. Take care. And I think some more things I want to say in closing. Anything outside of this, the free flow of life, the true current, the true currency, people, is the matrix, is the mind, is the thoughts. We don't need it. We never did.
Riverbanks and the true flow of life, the true currency. Currency. Jordan Maxwell, a Freemason, said that many years ago. He's bringing you nothing new. It's all rehashed. Jordan Maxwell and Eckhart Tolle and Dolores fucking Cannon shit.
All right, everyone. Much love. Hope everyone is well today. Let's continue the discussion. We discussed a few videos ago, I don't know how many. I'll put a link in the description about the number one enemy, which is the thoughts and the mind programs within all of us. This is the ultimate, people. This is the problem.
I love my brilliant mind. It's not a problem. But you're a fraud, a liar, a hypocrite, a demon, a deceiver. You've been exposed.